Yo, what's up guys? Today's gonna be probably a two-part, hopefully not a three-part video, but I'm finally going to be reinstalling my spoiler. I did show you in the last one. If you noticed, my spoiler wasn't on there. I'll show you what spoiler I have now if you're new to the channel, but I miss having it on. Double-sided tape just wasn't working. I used all sorts of 3M, and then I even moved to, it's a like industrial grade 3M. It was supposedly supposed to work for like metal work. Some people even use it on signs, and I don't know. I pretty sure I was using it correctly. I prepped everything correctly. I even heated it up so that way the adhesive was a lot more active than if it was cold or something. I let everything, cure. I clamped it down with tape. It just wouldn't work for me. Water would always ruin it. I wouldn't wash it the same day. I wouldn't wash it the next day. I'd always just let it cure. And sometimes out of the three that I did it, I wouldn't even dry it for the next couple of days. So it wasn't working for me. So today we're gonna go ahead and is what's called I think it's called Sikaflex 221. We're about to go grab that at Lowe's, and then also just to prevent anything, we're gonna grab some rubber weather stripping or whatever they have there, so that way I can put it on the tip of it where majority of the water would seep through and then end up through the back. I want it to stay on and I don't want it to come off again. So let me show you the spoiler real quick, and then we're gonna head over to Lowe's to go grab that stuff. So this right here is my beautiful spoiler. It doesn't come painted from the buyer that I bought it from. I had to get it painted. I tried to paint it myself, but I kind of ruined it when I went to wet sand it. So I had him professionally paint it. As you can tell, there's a bunch of dirt because it's just been sitting in here for at least like the past month and a half or longer. It's a really cool high kick spoiler. I've never seen anyone else with it before I got it. So whoever uses it, shout out you, because this is an amazing spoiler. I'll throw up a picture here if I can find one, or if I don't forget. But this is the spoiler. I even forgot to mention, I even sanded the damn thing to make sure that the tape had something to stick on, and it just wouldn't stick. Like, it just wouldn't. So we're gonna go buy that stuff. My girl's here. Let's go. She dirty, but she look clean. Sheesh. Some of your rims. Oh wait, I gotta open it. So sadly, they didn't have the adhesive I wanted specifically, so I'm just gonna order that off Amazon. But we got this for the edges, so. So what I've done to the weather stripping from there, it was too thick. The recording that you saw before me actually splitting apart in the middle, it was stupid. I took it off, I threw it away. It was a waste. I actually, it was just enough. This is how much I have left. So if you get this one, the Auto Marine one from Lowe's, it comes extremely thick. And I thought it would be enough, like, oh, it'll squeeze down when I glue it, but I didn't want to take that chance. So went ahead, split it down the middle, and now it's completely going to be sealed. It isn't the prettiest, but that doesn't really matter because, again, it is going to be squished down. So as long as there's enough material there on the edge to just keep the water out, that's all that matters. All of the complete adhesive on this stuff is underneath the spoiler, so that's gonna be completely fine. I'm gonna throw a little bit of adhesive on those edges too, so that way it all gets clamped down. That's all that I really matter about, is keeping the water out from underneath this, where it can hurt the adhesive and the bond between the polyurethane and the tip of my trunk. I am going to be cleaning the tip of my trunk off with regular soap and water, drying that off, and then hitting it again with some denatured alcohol, because that will take off any dirt, any grime, any oils, any waxes as well. And then we will get it going. I am going to take it slow. I am going to probably throw some tape down on the trunk, place the spoiler, trace the spoiler, and cut out the areas where the glue is going to be touched, because I do want tape to protect the rest of the trunk that's not going to get glue on it. So if any squeezes out while the pressure's on it, it goes onto the tape and not onto my paint. See how it's there? That's how it's going to be around everywhere. I'm going to try my best to get this thing clamped down really, really well when the adhesive's there, because I don't want this thing messing up at all, man. I'm tired of it. I love this wing. It makes the car look so much more aggressive. So I'm hoping that this will fix my issue. It's so nice. I got to do the oil change plus the I almost forgot the word, the gasket, the oil pan gasket. So I'm probably gonna do that all at one time. Let me know, whoever's watching this, if you have an E60 as well. Do you believe in the lifetime transmission fluid? I'm kind of not believing in it, but then there's also people who say if you do it, you're probably just gonna end up ruining it. But that's like, I'm one of the people who, if I see one bad thing, I just start thinking about it, even though other people have been like, I've changed it and it's made the car shift completely differently. If you know what you're talking about and if you have done it, I guess, yeah, let me know the year, what model. This is an 07 530i. I keep very good care of it, maintenance-wise and all that. Let me know if you have changed it or if you feel like you're going to change it. If not, please let me know why I shouldn't change it. I mean, I know like the basics, but if there's something deeper than just the basics of, you know, if you put something new in there, it's going to kind of ruin the shifting because it's already used to what's in there now. But yeah, I mean, if you know more than that, let me know. I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, let's get right into this template again. Go shop. Like, I know it's not going to go past here, and I know it's definitely not going to go over here, even though I clean tears, you know, OCD. But I know where the rough areas of where it's going to be at. That's why I didn't tape here, because I know it's not going to be there. So I'm going to go ahead and just take this. It'd probably be better if you had someone here helping you, but, you know, I got myself. Okay, use the wide angle clutch. Basically, you're just going to put it up like this. Figure out where it should go. I know it's not supposed to be here on this body line where I thought it was originally. It's to sit up here more, so that way all of the area contacts it. But then we're just going to take like a Sharpie or something, trace out, cut out very carefully the areas on the inside so that way the glue can contact to the paint. And then we'll leave this here because when I'm pushing down on the force, I know all of that glue is going to come splurging out, like the excess stuff, so that way we can clean it up. I can just go ahead and peel off the tape, and there's no glue on the car. I don't know if anyone who has used this method did that, but I know I'm just doing it for the sake of myself, and I'm letting you guys know because maybe you guys want to know. Maybe if I showed you guys and I didn't show you this, you would, ah, shit, I ruined my car. It definitely doesn't look the prettiest right now. It definitely wasn't the easiest to do. So I'm really hoping that, you know, it comes out how I really wanted to. You probably hear in my voice that I'm pretty skeptical. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing, guys. But yeah, let's just hope that, this thing holds. I'm hoping that once it is fully intact, that I can go through around here. If there's any more seeping out, I can just take it off with some of the denatured alcohol. I'm definitely gonna have to go through and polish this this trunk, the whole car, but the trunk, and specifically you see stuff like that. We'll see. I don't know, I'm pretty scared. I love this car a lot, so if I kind of ruin it, I'm gonna be very, very sad. But you see I'm just using the tape to push force down this way and pressure down this way, so that way basically it's being, you know, completely flat and pushed down. This sort of high kick, there's no really like flat point for you to put a clamp or something. So basically just use tape and downward pressure going this way, pressure going this way. As you can see, like the little gaps right here, keeping it down. And then here and there, pushing down like this. Oh, I'm really scared, guys. Cross my fingers, cross my fingers. All right, guys, so we're here at the end of the video. You just saw how it looked and how it came out. I'm not gonna lie, it was a very messy job. It's not as clean as I wanted it to be, and my trunk got pretty, you know, like lightly scratched up, so I do need to polish all that out. I do need to polish all those imperfections out, and I'm gonna wet sand my my spoiler, but that's later on down the road. But right now we're talking about the adhesive and how it works. So you're not supposed to drive it at all. Well, you're supposed to just let it cure, and it says it takes about 7 to 10 days. But I had stuff to do, so I kind of had to drive the day after. It did dry for a full 24 hours, and I did leave the tape on it, so it was okay with that. It was okay there. And then the other days where I was driving, I didn't drive too hard, you know, like I didn't drive so fast to where there was so much, I guess you would call it downforce on the spoiler that it could rip it off. But like even today, I'm not going too hard on it. It's only been 2 days or 3 days since I've actually applied it. It feels decent, but give me about a month. Let me, you know, actually start driving this thing. Since it has only been 2 days, I'm lucky that in a few days, like tomorrow actually, I'll be gone for about 6 days. So that means my car will not be on the road or, you know, being used at all. So it will be able to cure those other days, and then I'll drive it like crazy how I usually would. I'll give you guys an update in about a month and let you know if this is a, you know, a pretty useful and pretty good way to put on spoilers if you're like me and you had struggles with any sort of double-sided tape. But so far, just kind of feeling it. It feels decently strong. The weather stripping looks like it's gonna do its job. So we will see once that day comes. But I love this car even more now. I've missed that spoiler being on there. It just gave the e60 an upgraded look. So I can only imagine when I actually, you know, get the funds to upgrade the rear bumper, the front bumper, and upgrade the headlights. It's gonna be a car from 07, but it's gonna look way better than some of these other cars out here today. So that's what I'm really waiting for, is just to start modifying it. Because maintenance-wise, it's doing really, really well. Like I said in the other clips, I think all I have to do is the oil pan gasket, and I will get that done. I also have to do an oil change, but I'm not going to do it till the oil pan gasket gets done, because then it can just be done at the same time. No point of wasting $80 doing the labor yourself and then paying someone else to take off the oil, and all that new oil you just put in there, you know, gets wasted. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, if you're going to do this, don't just take what I said of it feeling good in the first few days. Like I said, let me come back to you guys in a month and I'll let you know how it truly feels and how it holds up. Everybody so far, when they see me putting on, they're like, good luck taking it off. It's gonna rip your paint when you take it off. And I'm just like, that's the point. I'm not gonna take it off. The only reason this comes off is if I'm molding it to the trunk. But other than that, this is meant to be on here. I wouldn't have gone to this of an extreme length for this sort of installation. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Probably just ended off with like a little bit of a driving clips. I'm heading to school right now, so nothing too you know, exciting. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been solid midnight. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna try and start doing some more things in this car.